The NBA Dunk Contest, a time of year during All-Star Weekend that attracts a bunch of fans around the world to watch NBA players do some of the most entertaining dunks you will ever see. However, lately the dunk contest has been boring, and it just doesn't feel right. And it is time the NBA starts doing something about it. How is everybody doing today? It's Sports Huddle back with another video, and today we're going to talk about the dunk contest and how it is slowly falling off each year. Before we get into this video, guys, I would just like you all to know that I am currently dealing with a bit of a sickness. I do have a bit of a cold, so if I ever sound not 100% at some parts in this video, it is because of my cold, so I apologize in advance. But anyways, let's not waste any time, and let's get straight into this video. The NBA Dunk Contest was first introduced in 1976, where at first, they had 22 competitors in it. Some of the names you'll recognize are Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Moses Malone, and Elvin Hayes, who all three participated. Now back then, they had 22 competitors. Think about that for a second. 22 people out here trying to show off their most creative and entertaining dunks. Well, that was just the beginning of one of the most entertaining all-star events in sports. Ever since the dunk contest first began, we got to see incredible dunkers and players participate, such as Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, Nate Robinson, Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, and even Blake Griffin, who all won that dunk contest trophy. Back then, the dunk contest just felt different. It felt like it was an actual dunk contest with actual stars in the league who have been incredible dunkers. Flash forward to today, this year's dunk contest has to be the worst one in NBA history. Now, I understand that due to wanting to keep people safe and all, they just had 3 players. But let me ask you something. Who the heck allowed these guys in the dunk contest? Obi Toppin is the most understandable because of how good he was in college and how well he's been dunking the ball this year. But Cassius Stanley and Anthony Simmons? Like, really? Where did these guys come from? It's absurd. One thing I noticed was that all the participants this year were basically rookies, which isn't really that great. Where are all the big competitors? Now, I do understand that it was difficult because Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon, and Derrick Jones Jr. all said they weren't interested in participating. But still, that doesn't change the fact that they could try to recruit well-known dunkers like Zion Williamson, or Giannis Antetokounmpo, or Donovan Mitchell. Like, where are these guys? The NBA has to figure something out quick. And in my opinion, they should do something where they ask the people to vote for some dunk contest members. And it's not just the fans that should vote. I'm talking about NBA players, NBA legends, and just people who are either fans of the NBA or work or played in the NBA. Because this dunk contest made me snore. I'm not trying to hate on the NBA for doing this. I'm just saying they should up their game. The dunk contest was in its prime back in the 90s and the early 2000s, and it had its incredible moments from 2010s until like 2020, I'll admit. The only problem with the dunk contest that occurred a few years ago was that the judges robbed players. Like when Aaron Gordon jumped over Taco Fall, which, let me remind you, is a man who was almost 8 feet tall and didn't get a perfect score. But the early 2010s were great. There were people like Nate Robinson, who was a 5'9" prodigy that could dunk, Blake Griffin, who jumped over a car, and even Zach LaVine, who set a record for the highest total score in a dunk contest. But now, the dunk contest just doesn't feel the same. In my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't last longer and their population just starts to decrease. One of the reasons I say this is because we either see new dunks that aren't that amazing, or incredible dunks that we've just seen before. It's like same old, same old. Like, just look at this.
Well, the crowd lets you know what they think of it. Now we will wait for the judges.
Michael Jordan score 50.
They gave him a 50. They gave Jordan a 50. He defends his championship.
Then just look at this.
12 feet. Go get that. He's 6'3". Go get that. It was impressive, but he made it look too easy. That was impressive, though. but he made it look too easy.
I think it looks more impressive.
You see what I mean, guys? It's either a creative dunk that's just not that crazy, or it's a dunk that we've seen before. It's just getting repetitive. When I used to watch the dunk contest a few years ago, it felt like an actual dunk contest. But now, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like the NBA is asking random players to go out there and do some cool looking dunks that they think are cool. Adam Silver better step it up from here, because if he doesn't, I won't be surprised if everyone starts saying the dunk contest is washed. So, now that I've said all that I've had to say, I want you all to know that this is all in my opinion. So that is why I want you to let me know down in the comments. Do you think the dunk contest is falling off? If so, how is it? Does it have to do with the players' dunks? Does it have to do with the participants? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to see your guys' responses to this, because from what I saw and heard from other fans, they can agree with me that this dunk contest this year wasn't great and that it's kind of falling off. Is it time for a new All-Star event to come in? Let me know down in the comments. That is going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. First, leave a like on this video for the algorithm, and then please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you all next time. I'm out.